Alright, so we're just about to have some breakfast. We got the other half of the shovel nose shark now that I'm just going to quickly skin, and then we'll cook it up, and then after that should start to get a little warmer, and then we'll go for some fish. It's nice and light now. Alright, so just skinned the shark and diced it up, and now we're going to cook it for breakfast. Big oil spill. We've run out of all of our seasoning and stuff now, so we're just going
plain shark.
Plain, very basic shark. It didn't taste bad.
It actually tasted really nice. It was a very similar flavour to the flatty. Yeah. It was a very fresh, fishy sort of flavour, just how we like it.
It was a very firm flesh at first, but then it goes very, very soft, like melt in the mouth.
That's it.
Drop one in.
Just drop them off. Oh yeah.
So we got some nice thick fillets on this one. I didn't chop them as thin. Right, just check these. The shark here, make sure it's not burning away. Look at that, just going in nice. That was just tiny.
It's got a really nice golden colour.
Got big chef Sam. Sam's just all snuggled up in his little sleeping bag.
After sleeping on a metal bench all night with half a sleeping bag, I thought I'd better take my fair share of the soft swag to lay on.
And there it is. The shark just cooked just plain by itself with a little bit of oil, nothing special. And it actually looks and smells really good. We'll get Sam, he's hungry, going for the first taste test.
Alright.
It's becoming a bit of a tradition.
I love this little piece here. Ooh, ooh,
ooh,
ooh.
Big slippy. It's actually good.
It was a lot better with the seasoning.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. But it still just tastes fresh, It's good.
I'm gonna have this little bit here. It's actually alright. Alright, on some more live bait. This is really good. Another big herring.
Oh, wow.
Let's go. Alright, just finished setting up the rigs and getting the live bait, but now we're about to pull anchor up from where we stayed last night, and then we're just going to shoot up a little bit and try and get some flathead, and then we might throw some liveys out, but hopefully we can get onto some nice fish today. Sam's still asleep, but that's... There we go. Fish on. Not real big, but just on the dead herring on the jig head. Nice big little bream. Oh, it's got a bit of go to it. Nice little bream. What do you reckon, lunch?
Yeah, I reckon.
There we go.
Smash that herring, eh?
Solid. Probably 30-ish, I reckon. Oh, not massive, but it's very fat. But we'll be able to cook him up for lunch. Alright, I thought I had the camera rolling, but it must have turned off as Sam hooked it. But we were pulling the livey in, and it felt like really heavy, and Sam pulled it up, and we just got this big old mud crab here. Look at him, he's just covered in barnacles, but he's a big boy.
Don't hurt the bream.
Peep that. Alright, so
here he is. Big mud crab.
So
about 1.5 kilos, I reckon.
Yeah, we were just pulling up the live bait, and this guy actually grabbed onto it while Sam was he was holding onto it, and Sam just thought he was snagged, but we pulled it up and we had this big mud crab on it, so we'll cook him up as well. He looks pretty old and worn out, but that'll be a nice lunch. Bream and crab.
Well,
you
really excited about this.
Alright, so I just have killed the bream. Now we'll fill it and skin them, and then we'll cook this and the crab. It's just glass. Alright, so the crab's just frozen now. It's moving really slow. It's pretty much asleep. So I'm going to get it ready for cooking now. So this one's a male. So what we want to do, get your knife just a little bit under there. You want to get your finger in like that, pop that, and then you can just peel the top of his shell off like that.
and you can actually drink that. It's a really protein filled.
Would not advise it.
No.
Would not advise it. Okay, now we'll just take all the parts out we don't want, which is most of this around here. Quite a dirty crab. Get the gills, the filters out. Got the bream and the crab here. Big old crab. So I reckon we'll just tip the rest of the oil now. And then the
water and oil.
water and oil. It's always a good combination. What do you reckon? Should I dice the bream again or just do big, like whole piece?
I reckon just chuck the whole pieces on.
Whole thing on?
I reckon.
Let that cook away for a minute, then once this is done, we'll whack the crab on. I'm looking forward to the crab, should be good. So, running really low on oil, so it's kind of flaking. So we'll get all these little bits out now. And then we'll take, oh no, it's alright, got crab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Alright. I'm being a bit of a pig. But, Great fish.
Alright, ready?
Great fish. I love it.
A little bit of the bream here. Oh, it's actually really good.
Good.
Much nicer by itself than the shovel nose shark.
So we had the flathead first up. The flatty with the
Can't beat the flathead.
flatty with the seasoning, that was a 10 out of 10. The shovel nose shark with the seasoning, 10 out of 10. I think it would be a lot better when it's fresh. Like we had it straight away and it was awesome. We saved a fillet for breakfast and it was a bit hard.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd probably give it the shark this morning. Harrison didn't eat it. I ate it, but I'd give it a 5.
I'd give it a 2. I would have given it a 2. I couldn't eat it.
That bream, even without seasoning, I'd probably give that a 7, 6.5, 7.
Yep.
I'm keen for the crab though.
Yeah.
It's gonna taste
Cooking away
crazy. We'll close up a little barnacles in there.
Right, she's well and truly cooking now. That flesh is looking really nice. So that other side's pretty much done now. And then we'll just let this side cook and then we might flip it back over on the other side for a couple more minutes and then we'll get into it. But it smells and looks really good. All right, so what do you reckon, Sam? Pretty much done, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll take the claws off now. They should be pretty good. And both these look alright too. Yeah, that's done. That looks good. We'll take them off as well and get into it. Alright, so I'm just going to go for this part here and then to pretty much just try and flake some of the flesh out.
Yeah, I can snap legs off.
Yeah. There we go, a little bit of the meat there. Part I had was actually really good.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, real juicy meat to show you the oil there.
He was a very hungry crab. Not much meat on him at all. Look at how big that claw is, and there's barely any meat in there. He was probably starving. All right, and this here, it's like just a big lollipop. Have a look at that piece there. That's the claw right there. Best part of the crab, in my opinion. All right, just suck on that. All right, well, I guess we'll end it there. Thanks for watching this little camping overnight trip that me and Sam did in boat. Had a great time. Ended up with some nice fish and cooked in some different ways. All a little bit interesting, but ended up all tasting all right. But made it through the night. Not hungry. Not hungry.
Only just made it through the night, though.
Only just. It was very interesting night. But we're here. We're alive. And all right, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.
See you guys.